Thanks for clicking on Airgun Ratting. This is a short review on the DNT Zulus V2. I follow up with rat footage from 3 minutes 10. I've had excellent results with the original Zulus for the last year or so. This follows along the same lines: Sony Starvis 2 CMOS sensor, ED glass lenses, 60 frames per second at 1920 by 1080 HD display. It's got a laser rangefinder and ballistic calculator, video recording, built-in IR illuminator, a V-cell illuminator, one shot zeroing, quite a good scope all round. Working from the back, the eye cup on this version now unscrews, it doesn't pull off. The rear screen is bigger and it's a circular picture that you're looking at, not a rectangle. The zoom knob has been replaced with a throw lever. Much better that. Under the screw cap is a USB-C port to retrieve your video data. The little Picatinny rail is not there, that's now a Wi-Fi antenna in there. That's the rangefinder button. One press puts the rangefinder on. Two presses engages the ballistic calculator. Takes a bigger battery, a 21700, gives it up to 10 hours time now, record time. Data for the ballistic calculator is now entered directly into the Zulus, not via your phone. IR illuminator, it's interchangeable. You can have an 850 or a 940 in there. That's your zooming in and out, spot to flood. Silky smooth focusing as on the previous model. That button and that button have been interchanged from the previous model. The front button is now the power, and that button is record. That button steps through the reticle colours, and then a long press of it, you're in menu mode. That button switches from day mode to night mode and then switches through the IR power. Picture in picture button. Long press for menu, and up and down when you're in menu mode. Left and right when you're in menu mode. Record button, or down when you're in menu mode. Comes supplied with a 20 MOA mount. On this air gun, put the reticle almost in the centre without any adjustment. The spec says it's compact. Well, you could say that. It's only 9 inches long. The following footage is pest control. Rats are being shot with an air rifle. If this is likely to offend you, please don't watch. Content is not intended to depict gore, violence or dramatisation. Oi! You shouldn't be in here, mate. No. Shouldn't, should you? No? Well, that's the end of the ratting action. Now my thoughts on the Zulus V2. Unlike some other scopes I've had in the past, everything worked as it should have, no hang-ups, freezing, or need to switch it on and off halfway through a session. Focus ring, zoom ring, and all the buttons were positive and worked well. I like the new menu layout and the setup of the ballistic rangefinder now direct to the Zulus and not having to enter it all via a phone. Improved rangefinder can now range down to 4 meters, just right for close-up ratting. Right, just a few things that I'm not too keen on with the Zulus V2. Being a compact scope also has disadvantages. You need baby's fingers to operate it. I found it impossible to use with gloves on. I would normally use a separate IR torch mounted on top of the scope, but in this situation I can't see any solution to this. I'm right-handed, so usually I focus with my left hand while my right hand is hovering around the trigger. Access to the objective focus ring is obstructed by the IR. The IR beam is also being blocked while attempting to focus. During darkness, every button and control on the scope has to be located by feel. You can't see them. It's easy to push the wrong button. A larger recalled button, about the size of the rangefinder button, maybe with a backlight glow, would be very helpful. Is it just me, but I get annoyed with wind noise on the audio? It won't filter out in the editing. An external mic with a windshield could be useful in this case. Despite all the finicky little things that I'm not keen on, it's still an excellent value for money scope and a good performer. It's pity that I've got to send it back to them. Well, thanks for watching.